Tony D and Little Jones somewhere in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on Shifting Gears, the new Tim Allen sitcom on ABC. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. January 8th. If you want to see the most sitcom-y sitcom I've seen in a long time, and when I say I've seen it, the trailer was enough. Look, Tim Allen is doing his Tim Allen shtick. He is the older, traditional dad guy. That's who he is now. Whatever he was before, this is his shtick. And I don't know if this is streaming on Hulu. I don't know who's going to see it there, but sure. I assume it might be on ABC too. It's got wisecracking kids. It's got Kat Dennings, who's, I guess after being part of the waitress team, she took her single mom butt over to Tim Allen's show. Also, Stifler's in it. I don't know if I could find a still of him from American Pie. So, and then the two wisecracking kids, and a handicapped black guy, which I guess ABC said, well, we need to check off some boxes here. Let's get a black guy in a wheelchair. I don't know. There's a black guy in a wheelchair working a garage. Is that what this is? I assume this is a garage of some kind. So the plot is Kat Dennings is the daughter of Tim Allen, and she left his house, stole his car, and took off. And now, there he is again. And now she's forced to come back because she's broke, and she has two kids, and now she has to take responsibility for the two kids and her two huge boobs. And she moves in with Tim Allen, and she has to tolerate him. See, this is I'm tolerating him even though he's a very traditional dad. Probably a Republican. And then these are her wisecracking kids. And Tim Allen is teaching them things. Because he's the disciplinarian, and Kat Dennings blew it as a single mom. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time before that changes. I don't know. Tim Allen he kind of holds the line in ABC. He looks good. Looks like he's working out. Kat Dennings also looks good. This is kind of where Kat Dennings belongs. Seeing her in movies, I was like, oh, God, no. She's more of a sitcom actress, I think. I don't think she really should be in a lot of movies. But, or if you're going to put her in a movie, put her in a hot outfit. Now you got her in mom outfits, I guess. So, in a sitcom, they have a situation, because sitcom is short, for those of you who don't know, situational comedy, situation comedy, sitcom. And so that's the situation. And so all the plots kind of revolve around these two not getting along. And it's hilarious. I mean, if it's 1975. This is what we watched in the 70s and somewhat in the 80s. By the 90s, it was starting to fall apart. Sitcoms really weren't in, and by 2000, forget it. So who is this for? It tends to be for an older crowd, whatever's left, watching a sitcom. Because what you'd want, if you were watching TV, or nobody really watches TV anymore, but like if you were having dinner, right? You just put something on just for some noise, and maybe you get a chuckle out of it, but your expectations weren't that high. So you'd put on the TV, especially if you didn't want to talk to your family, and eat dinner. Or if it was after dinner and you were just kind of vegging out, which a lot of people did after dinner in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Let's just watch TV, I guess. Nothing else to do. You just veg out as a family in front of the TV and you watch a stupid show like this. And a lot of times the conversation would be like, this is stupid. This is dumb. And then you'd point out all the various things in the sitcom that were stupid and dumb. Unless it was funny. Like, unless it were, I don't know, Sanford and Son. That show was pretty funny. Because Red Fox made it incredibly funny. Tim Allen makes this amusing. I don't know if I'd call it funny. Kind of amusing. So I think this is ABC's attempt to sort of get back some of their audience. I don't think it'll work unless they're giving this away for free, which they used to do on ABC. I don't know. This is produced by ABC, I think. But they say streaming on Hulu, so maybe they're going to stream it on Hulu and then put it on ABC. I don't know. It's called Shifting Gears. I guess he runs a garage. And they even got food in the background. Look at that. So, yeah. And it'll be touching in parts because they're a family. Ah. Yeah, that's when the audience goes, ah. Would I watch it? Not in this era. I don't watch sitcoms in this era. I got stuff to do. If somebody had it on, I probably still wouldn't watch it. I'd probably be like, what do you got on? No, because the canned laughter is what really gets me. Because that's like, hey, you're supposed to laugh here. Laugh, dummy, laugh. Like, back in the day, it was a little more subtle. These days, it feels like, oh my God, it feels so forced now. I mean, Tim Allen isn't unfunny, but Kat Dennings is kind of unfunny. Kind of like, okay, she's going to roll her eyes and, stick her chest out, and I'm supposed to laugh at that. I kind of don't. Kind of just find her annoying and somewhat hot. So, yeah, I can't watch this. I can't watch sitcoms anymore. It would have to be a top-notch sitcom. It would have to be like Get a Life with Chris Elliott. That sitcom's amazing. Watch that. Way ahead of its time. This sitcom, yeah, see, here's all the... It is from ABC. Tim Allen, Brenda's song. I don't know who that is. Sean William Scott. That's Stifler. Trust me, he's in it. Let's see if there's a write-up on the IMDb. There it is. Shifting Gears. Headstrong widower Matt owns a classic car workshop. When his separated daughter and her teenage children arrive at his house, the real restoration begins. Ugh. God, I even hate the write-up. And they play that song, Life is a Highway. Ugh. Too loud. It's too much of a sitcom. I mean, if you like sitcoms, this is a sitcom. I mean, this is a screaming sitcom. The only thing this is missing is Winston in that fence. And maybe a couple of beautiful neighbors without bras. It is the most sitcom-y thing I've seen in a while. It reminds me everything about TV that I ate and didn't watch. I can't even think of a sitcom I really watched, other than maybe Sanford and Son, The Odd Couple, like really old ones. And they were old even when I watched them. I mean, if you count The Simpsons as a sitcom, it is, technically speaking. Man, live action. I did watch Three's Company, mostly for the boobs. But, yeah. I mean, the original Tool Time, or what was that called? Home Improvement. It was one of those sitcoms, like, if one was on, maybe I'd watch it. But, like, every episode seemed exactly the same. That's, I think, the problem with the Tim Allen sitcom. They all seem kind of like the same episode. It's just Tim Allen complaining about, why can't he be just like a regular dude? and the women kind of like, oh, Dad. Which that's what this seems like. Oh, Dad. Although I'll say Kat Dennings is playing this single mom who screwed up her life, or separated mom, I'll say. Um, so maybe if they do that, I don't know. But is this really going to bring back the audience, ABC and Disney, which is Disney owns ABC as far as I know? Is this really going to bring them back? I don't think so. I mean, Tim Allen's kind of the last shred of dignity ABC has, in my view. I mean, it was that. I mean, a long time ago, maybe you could have said the news division. But like, this hardly makes up for the View, ABC. So you just keep burning through your money. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I can't find any damn trailers. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.